Welcome to Thoughts from the Green Room with your host, Jeff Mays. This week's topic is on our many faces. Now, when I think about being an actor, one of the things that I feel distinguishes actors and myself from many others is the simple fact that we are trained to and we work very diligently on mastering our emotions, or at least being aware of our emotions. It's very intrinsic to our job to be able to hear what somebody says, identify what it feels like for us, and then respond within that character to truthfully give the next line in the script or respond in the improv to keep things moving. Now, this is a skill that actors work on, and I believe it's a skill that for many artists exists as a reality and a conscious thing, and for some artists a little bit less conscious. By example, a painter has a really bad day, so they come home and they paint their grand masterwork based on the frustration and the anger and the emotion that's gone on. A writer falls in love and creates the greatest love story that's ever been told as they recount on a fictional level a piece of their biography because of the welling emotions and love and everything that they've got going on there. You get the idea. I've been criticized as an actor for being false because I have so many faces. Oh, what emotion are you touching on now so that it can talk to me here? I think it's an interesting idea. And I can see how somebody may feel nervous around somebody who is so aware when they themselves may be unaware. But I was thinking about that this week. I was discussing with a couple of my friends, and I came to the realization that the many faces of the actor in terms of being associated to recognizing their feelings is similar to the many faces that everybody else wears. I was thinking about how you present yourself in front of your family, how you present yourself in front of your friends, how you present yourself to your boss and your colleagues. So somebody in the quote-unquote perfect corporate world is really no different in having many faces in the fact that they often have different types in the way they present to different people. Boss versus lover, friend versus mother, right? I think the thing that distinguishes between the two is that often in the corporate world, quote unquote on that, those people are not aware that they're presenting differently. Whereas an actor is aware. Artists are aware. This is a generalization, obviously. It's not going to be a universal truth, but it's a common reality that most actors, if you speak to them, would be able to identify and get in touch with their feelings in the moment and recognize what they're doing consciously versus somebody who may be putting on a mask for their boss to hide anxiety, let's say, because they're worried about getting fired. So they've got a special mask on to hope they keep their job. Or they might be, presenting to their mother and putting on their child self versus their adult self that they show at work or to their friends. You get the idea. So with all of that in mind, I want to put forward the challenge to everybody. Actors, artists, corporate, real world, quote unquote, all that stuff. I want to put forward the challenge this week that you take a look at your many faces. Take a look at how you present and discover for yourself if you're conscious of what you're doing consistently. If you are conscious, then good for you. Congratulations. And examine that to see if you want to put forward what you're putting forward. And two, if you're not conscious, then I challenge you to drive into your own consciousness over the course of this week to ensure that you are able to present willingly rather than accidentally. That's your thoughts from the green room. I'll talk to you in 1 week.